First point with Snyder, the #3 ace getter in the league, serving. #1 in aces is playing front row right now, and Foster connects on the kill, and of course she'll go back to serve first.
One of the biggest things.
The #1 offense in the league and hitting their stride right now is Pon Good Par, the server. One of the top setters in the league out of Thailand. And Abercrombie terminates.
What I love about Pon, aka Champu, we will refer to her as, is she gets everyone the ball in any situation. Yes, Brittany Abercrombie is her favorite.
That's where the teams are coming in. Their setter Turner with another serve. And Foster coming through out of the middle.
Great pass on Orlando's side, really nailing it up to the setter so they can get that middle involved. And Natalie Foster, just a rookie, but she has one of the most impressive arms that I've seen. It comes through lightning fast. Check out getting that experience down in the game, and now at the pro level too here in the States.
Courtney Schwann is able to hit that one in bounce, going close to a zone 4-4 shot right there from Courtney Schwann.
Exciting to see Courtney Schwann back in the lineup because she didn't play that
Going into the postseason, not a bad idea either. Vanderwater, by the way, picked up a career or a season high in kills in that last match, as Hansen is coming into the lineup and terminating for Orlando. Player of the Week honor in the PVF for Bastianelli coming into this one. Side out for Hansen and Orlando.
Impressive run by Abby Hansen, going behind the setter on this slide attack. A beautiful set from Champu, pushing it all the way out.
It's a good setup, and Lydia Grote goes line for the kill.
Lydia Grote's so fun to watch because anytime she checks into the game, she's an instant spark plug. She's just going to swing for the fences every single.
Good pickup as well from Snyder on the other side. Foster pounds one into the ground there. Natalie Foster, the rookie out of SMU.
Easy one and done on Orlando's side, nailing that pass, getting the middle.
Holly said she didn't realize quite how good Foster's arm talent was. Hadn't seen SMU play in person. In her rookie year, she's #3 in the league in hitting percentage. That one explodes into about the 5th row, the kill from Grote.
And that one right on the money. Grote doing a better job keeping her shoulders right down the line and following that arm through so this ball stays inside the court. Riding negative so far, about halfway through.
That's in play for Foster.
Much better run on Orlando's side. When they get that good pass, Schaffmaster has such a good connection with some of these middles. And when you got an arm like that.
Giving these players an opportunity who might be able to come in a key situation in the postseason, but clearly getting some people some rest as well in the process in this final week of the regular season. Another good moment there from Lydia Grote.
Ball, you can get further.
Does that gap also allow you? I guess that's the point you were making there. Further off the net, you mean just more situations where you can utilize the middle if you're good on the gap, as that is pounded by Sis.
Yeah, as long as your middles have the ability to get off the net really fast.
Lindsay Vanderwater also in there for Orlando, coming off a season-high 20 kill, 11 dig performance.
I mentioned spark plug, Lydia Grote as well. I mean, it feeds off for everyone. A really good job moving side to side.
Especially when she gets the block, because then you get that A+ celebration from MK White. Remember watching her play actually a little bit at James Madison, where MK White played collegiately, and she's always loved a good celebration as Grote puts one down.
There's another massive swing from Lydia Grote. She's really changing up where she's taking these swings. Some of them have gone cross-court.
Double-double for Paige Briggs-Romine. Grote connecting up high with Jensen.
Jensen just couldn't get out of the way fast enough. That ball's coming with.
Got the younger group in with Champu, Abercrombie, Kaz Brown all out of the rotation, getting some rest. Kept up off the net. Hansen made the reaction. Jensen cannot quite put that one down. Sis gets a swing. Briggs Romine pops it up. Free ball. Orlando ahead in this point. Shaftmaster. Grote. Block was late. Good decision by Shaftmaster. And Orlando has evened this set up.
A much better sense of urgency from the Valkyries. It feels like they're dialed in more defensively on who's getting the ball, getting touches, and that offense, a little bit off timing-wise, but knew exactly where the ball should go.
Grand Rapids was calling for a net there. Bastianelli was. Didn't get the call. And Hansen converts. It's all even at 23.
That's why you got to play through the whistle. You cannot stop playing on your side.
Get a good block touch against Briggs Romine. Sis with the swing.
Another phenomenal swing from Nora Sis outside. Seeing the block incredibly well. Just a small seam right through it, but she's able to quickly identify that and go right through the ball. Block a little bit late. She's really good finish.
Especially one-on-ones against a setter, but she's not your normal setter at 6'3". And the two college teammates connecting once again. It's Shaftmaster to Lydia Grote.
A bit of a delay on that one, but such a good connection. Lydia Grote sending this ball right down the line, her favorite shot. Oh.
There's the reason for the delay. Grote on the other side. Lydia Grote with the kill.
Lydia Grote been so effective down the line, going up and over the block. She's got a really high reach as well that allows her to go either over or right inside. Just rip so that Grand Rapids can't just guess where the ball is going.
Grote scoops it up. So does Snyder. Flicka has to react off the block. Huge hammer from Nora Sis.
Massive swing going inside the block. Grand Rapids set this block up beautifully. Sis just could see it go inside it, turning that right thumb down.
Michelle Prater. On set point. Lydia Grote, that's going to do it. And it's the fifth set coming up. Orlando looking for a reverse sweep.
All of a sudden, Orlando right back in this match, turning that defense up, staying aggressive.
Well, this team recently, Orlando, coming in 3 straight match wins. Didn't look like it early in this one, but now they're showing why as the night has gone along. Fifth set underway. Teams will switch sides at 8, and Nora Sis picks up where Orlando left off.
Really aggressive swings right out of the gates. Those are the kind of swings that you need in.
We're seeing them navigate through adversity in this match, and Lydia Grote puts another one down.
The biggest thing that Amy Pauley told us too is that they're very solution-oriented, and they have that mindset going in, whether it's forgetting the last play and going into the next one.
Holthouse the ball behind the line. Grand Rapids looking to stave off the reverse sweep. You saw the team's 5-set records. It's an area where Orlando has actually struggled this year, 1-4. The Rise are 4-4. And Grote uses the block. It's 5-3 Valkyries.
Beautiful swing from Lydia Grote. Again, she's continuing to go for that line shot. Grand Rapids needs.
Back row attack. That is Grote on the bick.
Orlando being creative where they're having these back row attacks from. Normally Grote, she's an opposite. She hits the D ball.
That was the 8-point timeout. The team switched sides. Play the rest of the set to 15, and Orlando is 1 point closer.
Just such an impressive job what Orlando has done throughout.
You're jinxing it. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to
get
blame
out
you.
of here.
Vanderwide puts an end to that talk, and Orlando back up.
Down 2 now.
Deep float serve by Turner. Lydia Grote shuts the door again. Orlando can afford to trade points. That's what they're doing right now.
Really big swing from a rookie, and what I love about this Orlando,
former star at Oregon. Hansen going back and forth, the Rise and the Valkyries. It's even at 13.
All of a sudden, we're back on this seesaw. For context.
Sis. It's Deuce.
Kathy George trying to get in there.
Extras in the fifth set. I'll take that any day. Snyder has to retreat. Free ball. Turner, Briggs, Romine with tempo. Schaffmaster pushes Vanderwater, has to reach to get that over on the tip. Back to Vanderwater, that whip of an arm. It's dug right back over. The former Oregon star, Vanderwater, and Orlando has a match. Sis with the serve. Otep takes it. Lydia Groh digs. Vanderwater wins the match for Orlando. A reverse sweep for the Valkyries.
For Vegas, Shannon Scully gets the start. She's been alternating with Emmy Klicka. Quick set to the middle as one of the top rookies in the
controlling
league.
The net, doing their job and playing disciplined defense.
So the rookie Stout moves into the front row as Van Buskirk's serve does not last long. And here's our first look at the southpaw from Carlsbad. Might be matched up with the Omaha Supernovas come next weekend as another ace generated by the league's best server, Natalie Foster, and that is her 60th.
Foster trying to tag the sideline of Maddox. Great hand-to-ball contact as it floats just to the right side of Maddox. She needs to get her hip on that ball to pass going inside the court.
61 aces. PBF record for each ace Natalie Foster can generate. A quick set to Van Buskirk has Orlando's first block of the night.
Great eye work at the net from first ball controlled contact.
Service run generated for Orlando behind their best server and maybe the league server of
1 foot. Watch for Graham to find her again.
Block touch there by Mayfield the vet. Set up to her on the junk ball. Brown wants it, and when Brown wants it, she gets it.
Great route that there by Brown, running behind, spreading that pin-to-pin offense. Brown recognizing that seam in the block on the Trill side, giving her this opportunity to throw it down into the campfire.
As Brown has
PBF, I couldn't even imagine having to choose the best one.
We're gonna see a ton of them next weekend. Corey Lewis for Atlanta. We've got Brown and Foster here on Orlando. Of course, Caitlin Horde, Kayla Caffey over on Omaha. Maddox tight to the net, and Orlando playing tight defense here in the last few points. Abercrombie able to split the blockers from the back row.
The Valkyries utilizing that back row attack on the right side, really spreading that offense again. It's very pivotal to be able to utilize that left-handed attacker on the right side.
And the Texas native, All-American at Rice to serve. How about that for a creative shot? The 7-year pro Courtney Schwann gets on the score. Natalie Foster had a 6-0 run early in this set with 3 aces. And she's got a 4th.
20 miles an hour.
And Buskirk with a dangerous dipping serve as Sis on the give and go, handled by Maddox. Oh, the block is formed, and the league's best blocker, Kaz Brown from a season ago, is there.
Abercrombie and Brown are a big block at the net. Both these athletes standing at 6'4", taking a lot of space with their hands, pressing across the top of the tape. They are not reaching.
Good part comes right back in. Pauly wants to win it right here. Sis down the line, and the good part to Sis connection closes the first set for Orlando.
On that swing.
I love the shrug there, Victoria. Anag keeping it loose as Foster blasts one through the block on the quick set.
Great setter-hitter connection in the middle right now for the Valkyries. You're not going to beat Foster in that seam.
Out to Jardine. Check that, Maddox. DeFalco reads that down the line swing, and now a triple block as Orlando has a few in a row.
Great eye work and discipline by Orlando, just staying the course defensively. Blocking starts with eye work. Ball setter, ball hitter is what you'll hear coaches say a lot.
Very good. Spent a lot of time dissecting college volleyball with her. Good block form by Hannah, but it's covered. And Abercrombie finds a gap, and Orlando has eyes everywhere here this set.
Orlando doing a really great job of recycling the ball on their side, covering their attackers, extending the rally, and scoring the Valkyries.
Oh my goodness, an all-star to all-star connection there, and that was web gem worthy.
Good part is an insane setter. She could set from anywhere on the court, make any first ball contact and in-system play just like that.
Recycled as Anai will send it over on two. Oh, there's a miss hit, and it works out. When you're hot, you're hot.
Brown doing a great job of just having volley IQ on that swing. It wasn't this set.
The Thrill have looked like a different unit. But Abercrombie throws a fireball out of the back row to end that run.
Coach Amy said Abercrombie is a silent assassin. She just shows up every day to the gym, does her job. She's a professional on the court, off the court. She leads by example.
A 9-6 run. Try that again. How about a 13-6 run from Vegas since that sub? Is Abercrombie's going to be hard. Does won 13 in a row, and Omaha has not struggled since joining the PBF. As Anai, a little lackluster there, has Orlando within 2.
You will not score in the low seam.
And Buskirk 5 kills on 9 swings. An efficient start to the middles. Oh my goodness, I'd love to get a gun on the speed of Abercrombie's swing.
It is so fast, and why she's so lethal is because there's no delay in her arm swing. It's copy and paste every single time. Watch her elbow and hand to ball contact, fully extending through, using all of her torque, her core to swing at that ball, much like an MLB pitcher.
Another good serve. Abercrombie able to find a touch on that cross-court swing.
The Thrill have to expect the Valkyries to serve area. Juan is known for serving different seams. She likes to go down the sideline at Maddox.
And that takes 2 swings in the rotation. Abercrombie able to disguise the angle of her swing so well.
She disguises it because of her shoulders.
It's unstoppable. 5 aces now.
Around.
This has become a very fun back and forth. All 3 sets through the first 10 or 12 points have been dead to double digits.
Abercrombie, the silent assassin. She won't yell or scream in your face. She'll just go up and get a point. Maddox picked up by Klicka. Rookie at a pit. And that'll set up nicely out to the near side where Goodpard connects with Sis. Goodpard continues to create bouncing back and forth between Scully and Klicka. I like it. I think they're both doing their role exactly how they should. Right on cue, an in-system pass leading to an almost kill by Abercrombie. Yeah, that was great ricochet action defensively, but so often that quick transition will turn into a clean kill as Schwan. Orlando, no one to be found. Tight to the line. Whipping action from the right arm of Natalie Foster, who now has 3 kills on 5 swings. And pressing back into the court. And Buskirk's rotation is due. Van der Weide gets in the score sheet with her first swing. Van der Weide attacking high into that seam of the Thrill, earning that point. Seam in the left, taking cross court. Slide for Brown. And even though the set was a little low, she's so skilled at blasting it off the block. As
Brown, seasons in the PVF until a sickness kept her out of the lineup Wednesday at Grand Rapids. Brown to the corner, and Orlando starts. She can block.
It's like High School Musical, volleyball edition.
That would make a great movie.
There you go.
Meanwhile, Melanie Schaffmaster is in, the rookie out of Minnesota, and she sets it up nicely out to Abercrombie. They're gonna give Brown the free ball error. I think you gotta go with the Diggle on that one. As Schwan back in for Van der Weide. Or check that, they're both in there now. And so Schwan able to deliver the kill, so Van der Weide in for Sis. And now we'll see MK White, Michaela White come in. There's a little fire, isn't it, from Schwan? Similar to the first set, Coach Pauly doesn't want to mess around too much, brings back in the starting setter in Shampoo. And it works out as she'll tee up her all-star teammate Abercrombie.
Abercrombie with an open net, no block to be found. The Thrill really have to prioritize Abercrombie as an offensive threat when she's in the back row as well. Nothing but open range, all you can
6'3", 6'3", and 6'4" up there for Orlando. It's Foster's 6'4" frame with a strong serve. Terrific dig by Shampoo. That's gonna play. Orlando wanted a lift on Van Buskirk, and it won't matter.
Get this set.
Right on cue, and it's Brittany Abercrombie, favorite for MVP this season with 17 kills through 3 sets. We'll see if she comes back out for a 4th, but it has been a day at the office. Brown on the slide, able to time it up and tool the block to tie us at 3.
Childress finding that rhythm with Matt.
Good angle from Van der Weide, the 2-time All-American at Oregon.
Van der Weide showing that there is always more angle, doubling down, going 4-4, creating that opportunity.
5 setters, they are 10-3 in the 2 seasons of existence. That's a quick trigger from Foster, who beats Childress in right back. Schwan, that same swing Van der Weide just had, that sharp angle from the left front.
She was falling out to the left. It was really hard to have really anything else besides this cross angle swing. You can see her really extend outside her attack.
Well, those are the 2 best offensive threats right now. Brown and Abercrombie running in sequence with each other.
That was with a...
Now, an overpass that is saved. And comes over the net. That's the 2nd dig kill of the night. 1 for each squad.
It's only fair, 1 apiece.
Both setters have shown their acting skills. I'm not sure if Shampoo did that on purpose. We'll see.
Doing a great job of not.
Deep serve slips through the hands of Van der Weide. Finds the corner nicely as Orlando has been able to stay at arm's reach here in this set, but as you mentioned, Vegas just hanging along.
Bit more consistency at the end line.
Now Maddox with the reception error gives Orlando another ace, number 8 on the night, and the 2nd for Cat.
They're steady at the service line and challenge high hands.
Look at Childress. Couple young teams in attendance making their noise and celebration in honoree of a legend in Childress, but she cannot pick up that one. Let's take another look at that.
Great hustle by Childress. This is the culture. Never say die, hustling after every single ball, keeping it alive.
But it is Foster who is able to find that angle. Abercrombie, such a high IQ swing out there off the block.
Using her core again to swing high and off that block. Great torque on the ball. Watch in slow motion as she fully extends and then swings through that ball, giving her that opportunity.
Anna was one of the rookie all-stars this season. Rinse and repeat there for Abercrombie. She can trademark that swing.
Deep seam will win just about every single time. Abercrombie paints the sidelines. She hits at such a high clip because...
And Buskirk, pancaked by Abercrombie. Play continues. Ramon Hernandez-Cruz will not challenge it. He lost his opportunity there after 7 seconds. And it pays off for Orlando. Schwann into that donut, and the Valkyries 4 points away from a victory.
Schwann was an all Pac-12 player because of that shot. She is really great of seeing the campfire. What a pancake, keeping that ball alive, extending fully through. And then Schwann in transition after another block touch, finding that campfire. This is how the once Husky at UW became a Pac-12 all outside.
To finish off the regular season, the Valkyries with their 9th ace and their 5th consecutive victory to take them into the PVF postseason.
Orlando just doing